Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at Enso OS. Now this is designed to be an eco-friendly operating system, which is something that I've never really seen before actually. I mean, there have been obviously the energy saving modes and battery saving modes in Windows and Mac OS, but I've never really seen one that's solely designed around being eco-friendly. So I'm going to be generous to this one and give it 4 GB of RAM. Let's add a 1 onto that. And I'll just quickly insert the ISO file. Right, so the ISO file is loaded. Let's just boot this up now. So, I believe this is the usual time to go through all the features surrounding this operating system. Now, it apparently is highly compatible with older computers. So it's compatible with 32 and 64-bit computers, which is quite good really. Also, it's based on Ubuntu 16.04.3, that's the LTS release. So it should have the same system requirements as that OS. And it also runs a customization of the XFCE desktop environment with Gala WM from Elementary OS integrated into the XFCE desktop environment to improve functionality and to enhance user experience. It also runs the Panther launcher, which is a customization of the Slingshot launcher, which comes with Elementary OS as well. And here we are at the installer now by the looks of things. Let's just go ahead and install Enso. UK, here we are. Let's not download updates. So as I say, Enso OS is designed around being eco-friendly, minimalistic, and appears to have a big focus on productivity as well. So let's just quickly do that bit. London. Right, so that is now installing. Appears to have a bit of an issue with its resolution. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be like this. I also like the background on this installer. This is different. How it fades in and out of different colours. I quite like that. Right, so I believe this is now time to to cue that inspirational music and speed up the video until it's done. Right, so the installation is now complete. Let's just go ahead and restart. Okay. Oh dear. I do not believe this was meant to happen. Yes, bad. Let's just reset the machine. Maybe that will stop it. There we are. Oh, it's doing a thing now. Taking up full screen resolution, which is very nice indeed. There we are. Right, well I thought I was going to have to install guest editions then. Obviously it proved me wrong. Well, it's fully loaded. Welcome to Enso. Rabbling Rose. The use of details. Oh. Have a look at this, shall we? I wonder if it's got a software center. And it has. Very nice indeed. Looks very similar to the Ubuntu software center. Although that's the Debian logo, so yeah, it's interesting. As I say, this theme does look reminiscent of the Elementary OS theme, so that's quite cool. Now, called App Hive, that's it. So let's open these settings, see what we've got in here. So it's customized quite nicely. Not like the usual, which is basically a copy of the Ubuntu settings. So look, so we've got software and updates there. Presume everything is on double click. Oh no. And it's got mini updates, which it wants to do. Put that to one side for now. Let's have a look at appearance, shall we? So that's the Enso appearance. Let's go for something else. Grey bed. Okay. I don't want high contrast. New mix. I think I just prefer the native Enso theme, to be honest. So let's just close out that, and just say remind me later with that. Applications. So it's got a sort of little start menu style thing going on here. And we've got Firefox as well, which is very nice. Calculator. Yeah, so we've got an interesting, well, quite slim, but an interesting selection of applications. We've got a web browser there as well. Terminal emulator. Well, that appears to work quite nicely. Right, so one thing that I've noticed, not GNOME, but Unity, it's got drawbacks to Unity, because if we look up here, notice how all of these icons are up the top, and that is for an application that is not, well, built on top of Unity. Like GNOME, for instance, one thing everyone was moaning about was that when you had a non-GNOME application, it would not have its taskbar situated at the top of the screen like this. It would actually have it within the application like it is in Windows and OS X. So yeah, I mean, I really do think that's a nice callback to Unity. Maybe it's something, I mean, I think the Unity project is still going, so maybe they want to think about what Enso OS has done, because they just freshened it up a little bit. They made some nice animations, and they've made it simple. And I must say, GNOME, Ubuntu 16.04, GNOME, what am I talking about? Unity in Ubuntu 16.04, it's starting to look a bit dated. And yeah, it's a good job Ubuntu did switch over to GNOME in the end, even though it has its faults. I mean, I'll admit that it is still a good thing for them to have done. And I mean, if GNOME up their game, why do I keep calling Unity GNOME? If Unity ups their game a bit, then maybe they could just make it look modern and fresh, because at the moment it just looks, as I say, not really up to date. So anyway, oh, your Firefox is out of date. Right, well, I better get that updated then. Right, sudo apt-get Firefox. Oh dear. What am I doing? There we are, that's better. Right, so while that is updating itself, let's look at something else. So we've got a multitasking view as well, which is quite nice. Looks like it's got virtual desktops. Good blimey. So if we open some other applications, like Software Manager, then let's see if that... Where's the other application gone? Settings. It's a bit weird. Right, there we are. That's done. Firefox is up to date. So yeah, I mean, it's a really quite a nice straightforward operating system. I mean, it isn't like loaded with about 1,000,001 applications, and it's got all sorts of complicated things which you don't really ever need to use on a daily basis. It's got a nice desktop environment. It looks graphically really nice. I like the adaptation and the callbacks to Unity, and yeah, I mean, it's just really simplistic if you just want to use it for everyday stuff. And one thing I just quickly want to see, search with Google. Well, one thing that I saw on the website was that, I think it was Opera actually, they had Opera installed on obviously a virtual machine that was running Enso OS, but it wasn't running on Google. It was running on a web browser called, I think it's Ecosia, because they're quite good. They plant loads of trees, and I think they use Bing search engine, or they've got some arrangement with Bing, but a certain percentage of their profits then go towards planting trees in the Amazon and doing all sorts of other good things like that. So yeah, I'm surprised that the default search engine in Firefox, unless it's just because I've updated it, I'm surprised it's actually Google. Is this the latest version now? Yeah. Yeah, so that's that anyway. I'll show you their website. This is them anyway. Yeah, they're very good. Bit different from Google. I don't think there's a sign-in option on this. That's the news. No, I don't think they've got a sign-in option anyway. And they've got a lot better privacy. From what I've seen in their settings, they've got a lot better privacy than Google has. So yeah, that's a cool little search engine. And if you press the scroll down thing, then you can, here we are, add, yes, okay, there we are. Right, so that now should be added. There we are. Yeah, so they're a cool little search engine anyway, and seeing as we're on the topic of eco-friendly stuff, like this eco-friendly operating system, I thought I'd bring up Ecosia, which is obviously very nice. So that's that anyway, and obviously it's good that they still use, well, they've still got support for 32-bit operating systems, because that in itself is eco-friendly, seen as like those computers would go to waste and go to scrap. So yeah, I mean, what they've done with that is very good indeed. Although 32-bit computers are most probably going to die a death pretty soon because they're just archaic. But for now, I suppose it's good to slow down that environmental impact these old machines are having. Like I read an article the other day that all the toxic fluids from these machines were seeping into oceans, seeping into rivers, and they were poisoning both people and animals. So it's good that obviously there are people out there, especially in the software industry, that are even thinking about the impacts that the software might have on the environment, which is very good, really. So anyway, let's now shut this down. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I mean, I do like this quite a lot, actually. I mean, it is sort of a mixture between GNOME and Unity, because you've got this up here as well. All you'd really need now is, I mean, the power options to be up here, and then it would be a really nice mash-up between the two, really. But yeah, it was fun using this, and I might use it again in the future. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, until the next video, I do hope you enjoyed this one, and as I say, this will most probably be installed on one of my laptops in a future video, either just in the background or whatever. But yeah, so if you enjoyed today's video, then you can support my channel not by giving it any money, but by simply subscribing to it, as this gives me some more motivation to make future videos. So until next time, goodbye.